feelings.
Oh, I forgot to record, but now I am recording.
That's okay. Got it.
Fine.
Okay.
So
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right. But did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I did.
Course,
And that's what I mean.
Full
Like,
disclosure, it's fine because
yeah,
okay.
of course, it was just not that. Well, that's what I mean. It wasn't really meditating for me.
Okay.
It was more like listening to solid music and like watching. Like, this location is really nice. And I don't get the. I mean, like, it is too crowded, and I don't know. But like, the view from up there, it must be pretty nice. I don't get why people are all about like filming with their smartphones. That really bumped me out. Same stomach.
Yeah, there are
like,
people,
you're listening to the amazing music, like, why is everybody just like so concerned about like putting it on Instagram? I don't know.
All right. Okay.
Just be present. Yeah.
Be present. What about you, Tomek? Was this meditation for you?
I was trying to, but it was hard. It was hard, definitely. I mean, like, in terms of talking about the question that you asked beforehand, I was feeling happy. There was some feeling of connectedness as well, but there was a lot of annoyance or being annoyed spattered in between by the people, so many of them distracting, especially them with the phones. Then also the audio sometimes was like not all of the frequencies were coming in clear. So there was like some like it wasn't like the original quality.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, I don't have to on this. Okay.
Was it for you?
Huh?
How was it for you?
Oh, I went to places.
All right.
Because and also it's just sheer happiness when I watched all that blue on top of the mountains and like I had.
Was your focus on nature?
No, my focus was really on singing in all the like trying to capture all the beauty, which was also the people to me, enjoying so much, and I was feeling it a lot in my chest, to be honest, and one of the things that I realized when I was in Berlin, and also I discussed about this a couple of times with other people, is that these kind of spaces and this kind of music are a place in which a lot of people find some sort of holiness. I had conversation about God and about spirituality on dance floors as I was in Berlin, because and I heard this like more than once, and I could see it also as people were talking. They were like, if you look around and pay attention to like how much people are connected with each other, you realize that actually God is very present here. And I think that I mean, I had this kind of feeling in Berlin a couple of times. Once was when Tomek and I went to the first party together. I remember, like, that was one of the best memories I have in years, actually. When you called me and you were like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Nothing." "Okay, calm down. I'm by your place." I'm like, and I yelled at the phone. I love you because this is the best stuff for me. "Okay, where are we going?" "To a party." We're like, wow. So it put me in incredible mood. Okay. And then we go there, go this place. Music was stellar. And also the environment, the lake, the sun, like nothing was not perfect about everything. And over there, I think I had a conversation about God actually with a couple of guys, with a woman and a man, a couple of people. So and then I kept thinking about this, and I think I agree because I paid attention also in other situations. Like, where is this sense of belonging to something that is bigger than you? You can call it God, you can call it community, you can call it group flow, you can call it fun, but it's deep. And this kind of stuff, I think that kind of stuff delivers it to me. So anyways, it was an experiment. Yes. Now, I'm hearing when I have conversation about beauty, when I have conversation about art, is that you know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and I'm that really, I personally, and with my studies, I learned that it's not exactly the case. So right now, I'm going to show you something else to try to push back a little bit on this. And maybe you tell me what you think. So I'm going to show you a video right now, another one. And if the audio isn't clear, please tell me, because this is very important that we understand the words. Okay? It's from Jason Silva. And the reason why I want to talk about this is that, you know, thinking about art, why we like art is because we are after something, okay? And I think he tries to, he nails one of the things that we are after when we deal with art. Now, I don't think he finishes everything that we're after. He doesn't say everything, but I think he nails a couple of really important things. So I'm gonna, so I'd like you to watch, and also I would like to hear your thoughts about this. And of course, I'm expecting unfiltered thoughts. So, because I wanna us to be honest, always. So 720. Can you see this? Mm-hmm. Yes, okay. Yeah. Cool. Hold on. And this is a bit long too. It's like 6 minutes, but pay attention, okay?
I remember that line by the existentialist philosopher Albert Camus. He used to say life should be lived to the point of tears. And of course, he's referring not to unbearable suffering, I think, but rather to aesthetic bereavement, right? When you're moved by something so beautiful that there's almost a cognitive dissonance between what you're beholding and what you know the average to be, right? Alain de Botton famously wrote that the reason beauty can make us sad is because what it hints at is the exception, is because what it hints at is the ideal. Think about it. The term, of course, is aesthetic arrest. When you witness an architectural form, a painting, a landscape, a spectrum of colors that burns itself on your iris, you are arrested. Your cognitive apparatus is beheld in aesthetic arrest, as the mythologist Joseph Campbell wrote about. There's even a syndrome that can happen in these moments. People can be so overwhelmed, transfigurated by beauty, that they can have actual physiological effects like heart palpitations. They could even lose consciousness. We call this Stendhal syndrome. When religious pilgrims visit the Holy Land like Jerusalem, they stand in front of the synagogue, church, or mosque, and before they know it, they're on the floor. Imagine walking into the Sistine Chapel and looking up at that ceiling. Beauty is an altered state of consciousness. Beauty is an extraordinary moment of poetry and grace. Beauty cracks us open, and as Leonard Cohen said, it is through our cracks that the light gets in. So are we all addicted to beauty? Does beauty provide a drug-like high? Do aesthetics matter? I remember watching Jordan Peterson talking about why you need art in your life, and he cited people in a museum looking at the Renaissance portraitures and gawking in astonishment at billion-dollar art collections, and he asked himself, what are they doing? Why does that painting cost $1 billion? Why are people standing in front of it? They don't know what that means. We stand in astonishment, dumbstruck in wonder when we gaze upon art, because the transcendent, he says, shines through the mattis. You feel the same thing when you walk into a Gothic cathedral. Even the atheists among us are held captive by the light coming in through the stained glass, which is like light going through trees. Beauty arrests because it points to something beyond the everyday. Beauty arrests because it hints at a realm of the sacred. Beauty arrests because it awakens the religious impulse in us. Beauty can shake us out of our jadedness. There can be no cynicism in response to being overwhelmed by the beatific. Form and function matter. And so surround yourself with beauty. Listen to beautiful music. Soundscape your world. Curate your environment. Choose diligently the people you share time with. As McKenna said, you become what you behold. Introduce some art and beauty into your life. It'll seep into your pores. It'll change what lies within. It'll transform the deepest part of you. Let the music make you cry. Gaze upon the fading sunset. Weep before the sadness. Let it take over. Why do we cry when we see something beautiful? Because of the cognitive dissonance that needs to be resolved. The moment of catharsis is the moment of absolution. It's the moment when the wrong becomes right. So open yourself up to the experience. Awaken yourself to our common ecstasy. And go chase beauty.
Okay. Okay. Thoughts? Shoot.
Go chase it, I said. Yeah, overall good and nice. Very nice summary about letting more beauty into our lives. Like, I like that. I think, to me, sometimes the guy was a little bit over the top, and with the visual vignette and the soundscape in the background. Yeah, I don't know. It seemed a bit. There was a lot of truth in the words that he said, but it seemed the whole way he presented it to me, it almost had a little bit of a fake, over the top feeling, which, yeah. But yeah, like, very nice things that he said, for sure. Although I still think beauty is a little bit, how do you say in English? It's in the eyes of the beholder. I still do, because, I mean, what he describes rather what happens when we feel or think something is beautiful, right? Like, when we feel something is beautiful. But maybe I go to a place like Jerusalem and I don't feel that because I'm not that religious, because that for me is not really beauty. And then I definitely won't faint, right? So yeah, maybe comment on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's a bit contradictive Talking generally, I was also taken aback a little bit by the cheesiness of it, but then I was, as it progressed, I trusted him more. I also stopped just focusing on the setup, but more so on his message, on his words, which I find very true. And this thing with, so was his point that the beauty does not lie in the eyes of beholder?
No, this is a no. He was not addressing this.
Okay. Right. Yeah.
This was a way for me to say maybe we need to look at it differently, and this is a way of looking at it that I feel very powerful. Especially he explores the concept of aesthetic arrest, or to be held captive by something beautiful, which can really be anything. It could be a church, it could be a beautiful woman, it could be a painting, it could be a music, it could be anything, but you're not really deciding to participate. You are raptured, you're like kidnapped by the experience. And I think he like, this is the real, so I don't know how it's in Poland and maybe in Germany, but in Italy, for example, if you're talking to your best friend, person you love the most, and a beautiful lady walks by, you forget about what, and you go like, and why? And why? And why? Because you have no choice. Literally, you are like this. And then it takes you a moment, and then you go, what we were talking exactly. How many times have you done this? What are we talking about? And then you laugh because you know what just happened. And what happened? You were held captive for 20 seconds or maybe 30 seconds. I don't know how long, but like that thing that like walked by, like mesmerized you for a second. It was not your choice to participate. You just went and came back. And you have this thing, what was I talking about? So deep was the trip, the high, that you come back and say, what was I saying? I mean, I think any man has gone through this at least once. Yeah. But knowing you more than once. But knowing myself many times. So,
yeah, many times.
So that's like something that I think this is why I wanted to. But besides like a beautiful women, like do you feel like this? Are you held captive? Do you? And by beautiful, I mean really paintings, architecture, people, words, mountains.
I think everyone has sort of their own areas where they find beauty, right? It differs. Like Mark said, with Jerusalem, a church might not be for him. For me also, he talked about Sistine Chapel, and I was like, okay, what was the whole drama about? One of the reflections I had is that is it a faculty that you can develop somehow? Like, can I teach myself? I love nature. It never made me cry though. Like, can I make it? Can I learn to feel so strongly about it that it would trigger?
Is this a real question?
These type of emotions? Yes.
Rhetorical question. Is it a real question?
No, it's a real question.
To my experience, yes. Yes.
That you can learn, like that you can intensify the feeling of beauty, or like the emotional reaction towards beauty.
You learn to attune yourself to your surrounding to a point that something at some because but you learn it, and doesn't mean that you sit down and open a book. You learn it means you train yourself. So to give you an example, I grew up in a city, Napoli, quite like it's one of the most crowded cities of Europe. So So my only relationship with nature was to go to the sea, look at the sea, but I really didn't grow up around trees and things like this. Okay. So now I happened after coming back from the US, and during my breakdown, I lived in places, and still now I live in places very close to nature, in nature actually, and I walked into nature every single day, and I still do now, and I've realized that my capacity to enjoy the beauty of a tree or a speculum of water, like a lake, or even like to fixate on a blade of grass has increased a lot over the course of these years. I trained myself though to do that. And how did I train? Like I just did it over and over, and I paid attention. I love change. I get bored. Okay. So my ideal life, to live 3 months here, 3 months here, 3 months here. Like if I could, and I will, at some point, this is how I will conduct my life, okay? But being in the situation in which I'm right now, I cannot do that, all right? So I had to look for change in something else. And I trained myself to see change. And how did I do that? Gaze water. It's never the same. Always a different color. Every day, at any given moment, something is happening on water. Always. And this is how I started doing open eye meditations. Just to gaze. Water? Yes, a river. Like you like sit down. Okay. Just gently, without looking for anything crazy. Just look for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then you go up to 30, as I do, okay? And I mean, I can see stuff at this point, but I'm trained. Like I can have a little bit of almost like hallucinations without taking anything, because I trained myself so much to look at the change that at some point, sometimes things compose in my eyes differently. And you just train yourself for that. And I think you can do that with trees. You can do that with, if that makes sense. I don't know.
Yeah, it does. Thank you.
And what do you guys? I'm curious. Do you want to share what holds you captive? In terms of like, what are the things that really like for me is the sea. Like there is nothing more beautiful than the sea. If you give me sea and I cannot see the end of it, and I can see like the sky closing on it, that's something that really like and the Sistine Chapel.
Really? It is.
No, but art, like, but Sistine Chapel, yes, I'm like this when I walk in that space. But these are me, and a beautiful woman. So 3, I give you 3. What are your go-to?
I think for me, it's not the sea overall, but like waves crashing. Like this is something that I could like not like watch to the horizon, but like this, like the power of waves and water. Like I could stare for hours and hours. I was thinking rather hard what made me like lose focus when being in a conversation. I think like a beautiful woman passing by is the only thing that like where I reliably can say, okay, I encountered this a couple of times that I was somewhere different, like in a conversation, and then I like lost it. I think that didn't happen. Well, maybe that also happened in nature, but I wouldn't say like it's this or that specific phenomenon, but just like when it was beautiful sunsets, sunrises, very typical, almost stereotype. But yeah, I mean, there is a reason why so many people I think, find so much beauty in it. Okay.
So with
art is not. No, I think. Let me think. Like in general, I think I'm very much interested in like big installations in terms of art, and then specifically immersive art. Like not referencing AR or VR, but where you really immerse yourself into another room. Like for example, what was her name? Kusama. I don't know if you guys saw the exhibition. So she had a big exhibition, I think, last year here in Berlin also, which was a retrospective on her life, and she got famous for the mirror rooms. So it's basically a room made out of mirrors, and then she puts lots of different things, sculptures and light in there, and then it's like, I mean, you put your head into it, or you even step inside of it, and because there's mirrors all around you, like it's an endless visual. It's very, very intense, which I enjoy very much. It's very beautiful to see, and to really like lose yourself into it, because it's like endless. Yeah.
Great. Tomek.
Yeah. For me, women, definitely. I was thinking waves from what was there. I could also get lost watching them. A starry night, sky at night.
Milky Way, watching Milky Way, true.
Something I can get lost into, and whenever I have an opportunity, I try to fall asleep under the naked sky, just looking at it. And then there is sometimes a sequence of beats, music. Some can really get me off of a conversation and running after it, basically. So yeah, that's something I've experienced. For example, in clubs, sometimes I'm having a conversation and suddenly I hear something and I'm just like, I don't even say bye. I'm just like off dancing.
Okay, so does beauty provide a drug-like high? That's a question.
You can, I think.
Okay, and do it
yeah.
Maybe not like holding it up for so long, but like, I mean, at the end of the day, I think it has the power to how do you say, trigger enough neurotransmitters or biochemical whatever reactions in your brain. Pretty sure.
Yeah. I think also if you can also probably prolong it once you engage with it. I'm thinking with music, once you start dancing to this music, which really picks you up, you can sort of prolong it. Even with waves, if you catch a wave surfing, you're riding a high in a way.
Yeah, I heard that you know, they're trying protocols to cure what's the term, like post-traumatic stress disorder,
PTSD. Yeah.
PTSD with waves, like with surfing. So they take military people on the beach, they teach them to surf, and then they do, I think, MDMA, like they're like balance, like doing protocols like this, teach them basically flow, and they're trying to, and then they're seeing how these things like can cure PTSD. I read this in one of the books from Stephen Kotler. It's called Stealing Fire, and it was naming a lot of weird practices that are right now, like it was exploring some of the ways in which flow actually cures people, like heals. And surfing is one of these things, because people that had done surf keep saying this thing that once you're there and you're riding, it's like nothing exists, basically. I've never done it, and I would love to do it. So that's one of my to-do lists once I acquire freedom again. So now let's look at some art, okay? Hold on.
Yes, please.
Yes, 1 second. Okay, no. What's happening? I can do this. Yes, I can. Yes. Okay. So this, do you see anything interesting here?
It's sunsets. I like a lot of them.
Is anything
That's
catching?
it.
Or sunrises. But
Yeah, anything that you might deem nice, interesting?
Sun water reflection. What's catching my eye is the filters that were used with the pictures.
There are no filters.
What?
Oh, there are no filters? Yeah, there are. Huh?
Yeah, it's mine. I did this stuff.
But there are filters.
But like
here,
physical.
There is like a something here that I've put, and a filter. I think I used it.
With the violet one and the green one, there's like something. I mean, some
played with
maybe
the,
not a post-processing effect, but like some kind of foliage or something that you put on top.
Yeah, but here it's a filter. But all the rest, I played with the. Here there is no filter, for example. I played with the colors, basically the palette,
which is the way filters work.
Yeah.
So filters are preset coloring settings.
I understand. I just meant to say that I didn't use anything. Like I did it myself.
Custom filter.
Antonio's filter, self-made filter library.
Filtering the things he sees. But yeah, so I've like this is stuff that I see every morning when I go meditate. I always take the same photo.
Nice. It's always the same place.
It's always the same place. Always same place. And it's pretty much sunrise, actually. In winter, when I get here, normally the sun is down, and then I witness the sun coming up every morning in winter. Now in summer it's impossible. I should go there at 5, too early. This is in Sicily. That's the only place in Sicily. But everything else, it's the same spot, always. It's always the same photo, not here, of course.
No.
And this is through my glasses because I think it was cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
But it's nice. Yeah, very much so.
So it's not AI. It's just something that I've been playing with, and I think I wanted to show you because it's like, okay, you know, I can play around with this shit too. Now, this lady, Tina Touli, she's a generative artist. And the way I want to do this right now is to, normally we like, what I do, I present a couple of artists and we sit with them for like an hour or for however long we want. But I want to do something different today. I want to show you like 5, 6, maybe 7 people. And I want to be like quick and see if something capture your eyes, because one of the reasons why I think art is important, and one of the things that I look for when I look into art is actually that experience of arrest, that experience of beauty, which doesn't necessarily have to be something beautiful, but it needs to be something that really like captures me and like hold my eyes. And so I'll go through like a bunch of artists to see whether something holds us in arrest for a moment. And as I go through and I skim through, because of course I'm gonna show you things like quite quickly. If you want me to stop, you say it and we look at something, okay? So just pay attention to this. So Tina Touli is a generative artist, meaning she uses neural nets to do art, and she is doing an exhibition on the singularity, which is something that lots of people talk about and very few people understand about, I would say. And I think it was cool to look at what she did very quickly again. So if you want to watch and you want me to stop, please say so, okay? Oh.
What caught your attention?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Or not. So she likes the word pretty much like a lot. She like plays with the words quite a bit. Anything you like so far?
I find it rather cool, but rather from like a brand perspective.
Brand?
Yeah,
okay.
like to me, it reminds me a lot of like brands.
Yeah, yeah. Elaborate. Can you elaborate?
I guess because of the font, like this is a little bit too much font in there, always saying the same. So that's a not catchy part to me.
Not the catchy part?
I mean like once, but like yeah, after one of them, I think I've seen it, right? Like yeah.
It's a little repetitive, right? Would you say so?
Very.
Okay. Okay. Variation on theme, I suppose. Oh, something happens here. Is this arresting us? Should we arrest?
It's not to me.
No.
No. Again, I want to like do things a little bit differently today. So, so this might go very well or just terrible. We'll see what happens.
Do you know, was that like a single project of hers, or is that like
to collect her reflections on the singularity? But this is a first installment, so she should you know.
That's a generative
this
work
is
as well.
Yeah. Maybe we want to watch this quickly. There is something interesting here. There is no audio, I'm afraid.
It's not. I don't think it's generative.
You don't?
Unless you call this a neural network.
Oh, you mean this exactly? No, probably this is.
No. I mean, like here they make this is where a video where they're showing how they did the other things.
Yeah.
Like it,
Okay. No, you're right. Okay. Okay. So we're not held arrested, right? Held in arrest. So Tomek, can you I can see like almost like half face of yours. Yeah.
I just wanted to have a closer look at the.
Oh yeah. Okay. So this is an artist that was suggested by Tristan actually. Since he's not here, we take a look at him just to piss him off. His name is Ashley Christudason. I have no idea how to pronounce this. He's a visionary artist, visionary art gallery, and a visionary artist he defines himself too. And I think I'll show you a little bit of this, and then there is his Instagram. I think it's more interesting. But let me see. Can I blow this more? No. Oh, this sucks.
Top right corner of the image.
No, it's just like next, I think.
Zoom. Okay, you wanted to zoom.
Yeah, just to make it a little bit for you. Is this okay?
Sure.
I'm just quickly go through them, okay? And tell me if something captures your attention and you feel like you wanna see more.
like to me already the first two captured my attention, but just go through, it's all good.
Yeah, but say it when it happens. It's like stop. So give me this, okay?
That one is pretty dope.
This one?
This one, yeah. Oh, the previous.
Okay. This one?
One
The
before
sun.
even.
Jesus Christ. This one?
The sunlight. No, the sunlight.
This one. Am I getting the wrong?
This one.
Okay. No.
For EC, it was the sunlight. For
me, it was this one.
Lady. She looks like she comes from Metropolis. Have you
this one was for nobody, but
oh my god, I got it wrong.
You're in between.
Yeah. Exactly. You're in between. But true, it definitely relates. Like I also have a thought about Metropolis.
Maybe it is one that I wanted to watch, maybe, and I like maybe it's done. See? Anybody wants to say what's cool about this? If there is anything cool?
The symmetry.
Fire. Yeah, symmetry, colors.
The symmetry and the colors.
Energy also. For me, it's like energy.
Okay, the energy.
Yeah, really gets you focused on the inside first, but then you're also exploring all of the edges. Yeah.
Okay. Do you like it or is it beautiful?
Both.
Okay.
So both.
Okay, fair. What about this? Oh, there is a face here.
Oh, not just one.
Here too.
That's pretty trippy.
It's pretty trippy.
Most of them are pretty trippy.
I mean, yeah, quite honestly. What about this?
Oh, wow. Yeah, a bit overwhelming, but also pretty.
Can you elaborate? Without thinking.
Too many perspectives, like angles.
Okay.
Sort of, for me.
Much for the eye. Okay. Mark?
Yeah.
Yep, like first association with it is like some kind of shamanism with the totems below, and then this man in the center somehow reminds me, I don't know why, of the star. It's a little bit like a star child from 2001.
Cool.
Yeah, and him also being like on this like plane, like on a mono, like that. Again, association. Yeah.
But this Sagrada Familia here looks like, right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Am I?
Yeah, it looks a bit like it. Yeah. Or
yeah.
My first association was the Köln Cathedral, like the Cologne one, but Sagrada Familia is maybe better.
More towers in Sagrada Familia.
Or like Sauron's tower.
Yes, Lord of the Rings.
That's the closest.
Yeah,
I think in a light way.
Yeah, I think you need an eye here, and then like a more menacing look, which doesn't have. Thank God, birds are around. Like, looks. Oh whoa. Okay. So what the hell is going on here? So I see a lady. I see a creeper here who's stalking the lady while she's meditating. Or maybe not. Is this another thing? Is this a person? Or is it me?
Okay.
Could it be?
I think so.
It's Antonio right behind the lady.
Exactly.
I think it could be you.
It's 100% you.
I'm held captive. You know, the aesthetic. Yeah.
Exactly.
What is this though? Looks like a
veil. I don't know.
That's a bird. Flowers. That's the aura expanding everywhere. What about here though? Eye, closed eye, maybe. What's that?
Is there a frog?
Frog? Okay, can you? That's a bird. Where is the frog?
Oh, that's a frog's eye.
Oh, sure. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Do you guys see it too? Frog guy? Could be.
I see a mouth in the bottom left corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks like a mouth to me.
Here. Oh, that's true. Actually, this is the lower lip, right? The upper lip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nose.
There's.
That's a face. All of it.
It's a face. That looks like this Chinese dragon type of.
It looks like a Buddha to me. That's half the face. Am I making sense? At all? Can you see it?
Yes. Yes.
Could be a Buddha.
I have now the dragon stuck in my mind.
Where is the dragon? This is so cool. We can actually see different things. That's awesome. Without drugs, I guess. It's so cool. And that's okay. I think it's time to move on. But you see, like I was captured here, for example. Maybe.
Okay, that's fine.
What about this?
But can you specify, like, does being captured mean it really like gets your attention, or is like that you would forget everything else?
Because I was so curious in elaborating with you what I was seeing that I forgot. I didn't want to spend a lot of time on each.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. No, then you really were captured.
That's an experience of being captured or aesthetic arrest. Because it doesn't have necessarily to be, oh my God, it's so beautiful. I don't know what the fuck is going on. It can also, oh wow, what is this? And it's the same, even for, but for maybe a short period of time, a shorter period of time. So it's, because then I woke up instead of like going through it more and more. What this? Okay, S. Dali. Think about Dali here, but it's just whatever. Same kind of style before. It's very seems like a meditative kind of work, right? Oh wow.
It's creepy.
That's creepy?
That's creepy. This one, no, this one is fine, but the previous one.
Really, it's her eyes.
Okay, let's, why?
Because of the big red, dark eyes.
Come on.
The eyes and the lips contour.
The color.
Yes, and color.
What's the colors?
For me, it's all about the eyes.
A little bit of red.
Very bloody.
Bloody, okay, bloody. So what is it suggesting you?
Death. Pain.
Okay. Fair.
Violence.
Violence, okay. Does this say something about the personality of the lady that's there? Let's project, it's fine. We're not insulting anyone.
We could hurt that demon's feelings.
Hey, she's a demon. She's a demon.
I'd say so.
Okay.
She looks devilish.
She looks devilish. Is this a dress? Is she naked?
I don't know.
No, it looks like she's dressed in flowers.
She's dressed in
flowers.
Exactly.
Okay. She has a third eye here. Anything else to notice?
Hard to interpret.
Okay, that's great.
She looks like a bad character, but I wouldn't expect a third eye.
Okay.
Bad character. I don't know.
Very big eyes, and here there is some makeup, right, to enhance the eye, like some eyeliner, thick eyeliner here. Could this be a man?
Yeah.
Doesn't look very male, but of course could be.
Yeah.
Could this be a man? Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys live in Berlin, of course it could be a man.
Yeah.
But okay.
Just like very nicely shaped face for a man.
Yeah. Oh, we have nicely shaped face too at times. More rarely, probably, but yeah. What about this? Compare, contrast. How do we feel about this?
It's more soothing, more meditating. I like also that the colors go into purple and blue direction.
Mm-hmm. There is some movement, right?
Also, yes, but
where is it going?
It's not physical movement. It's more like mind movement.
Going up.
Yes.
Okay.
It's going up. Seems a little holy.
It seems a little holy. Why? Elaborate on what you're seeing. Why does it seem holy?
Well, the peaceful face with closed eyes. Also, the mouth looks calm, like her general expression. Their general expression looks this way.
Okay.
And this rising up of a spirit of.
Okay. Could this be a kind of a flame? I'm just going very randomly on what I'm
burning from the heart. Could
like,
be
like a flame to me. Is it me? Could this be?
For me, it's no flame. It's more like energy flow, and the holiness is also defined by the lights, like this very bright light. The bright light in the center of the body, like closer to the heart, and the same you have at his head or her or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole bright hue around, as if it was I don't know how you call that.
Okay, like a halo or something. So she's
the halo,
right? And then that's here you have a chakra, right? I think like right in the middle of the chest. Anybody is familiar? I think you do have a chakra.
Yes.
Okay, and the Sanskrit here. Okay, so she looks quite enlightened to me. Is this purple?
Is this what?
I didn't get
purple.
Purple.
Bluish. It's blue. This
blue?
is blue.
Okay.
Purple is below it. At least to my eyes.
No, but I'm slightly colorblind, so.
Yeah, it's blue purple-ish.
I do see color, but not exactly like everybody else. Oh, she looks like Mary to me. I don't know why. Like a Holy Mary,
like the Holy Mary.
That one. Yeah.
There were quite a few that even resembled Mary even more. Huh? Like to me, at least.
Okay.
But it was just one.
Yeah. The reason is for this thing. The kind of
scarf.
Yes, scarf. I think you can call it like that. Yeah, I don't know how to call it, but yeah. Okay. I like her. Her eyes not so sure, super big. But yeah. Wait. Oh, we're almost done. Okay. Let's spend the whole day on this. What the hell is that? Okay. Nice. Do we want to parse this? What are we seeing? Do we like what we're seeing? Yes or no?
Yeah, it's interesting. Like there's a lot of stuff to discover, so you can rest your eyes on it. Not rest your eyes, but you can like spend quite some time with it.
Okay, and it's a yes or no answer. Is it beautiful?
No.
That's beautiful than the others to me. Sorry, okay. Tomek.
Yeah.
Issy, do you want to go describe what you're seeing? Like if I go here, what are you seeing?
A person somehow? Like a hermit, I think was the word. I see a face down the road. I see mountains. See a planet and maybe a huge moon.
Okay.
It's like
a net.
Where do you see the face? Is the face here?
Oh, there's so many faces.
At the end.
Oh, that's fine. Drive me. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah.
But the eyes is at the end of the road, basically. They're like just here, this part of the face.
Is this the nose?
This here? Yeah.
Could
the most striking is at the end of the path, to me at least. because she's like where you just see the one eye very bright, and it's like almost in the center is directly addressing the viewer.
Here?
That's good.
Exactly.
Oh. What are you seeing here, Issy?
I'll be right back.
Okay, as I move through this, what are you seeing?
Reflections. I think this is a lake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What is suggesting? Also, I'm more interested in what suggests you rather than what it is.
Oh, I don't know. Like this picture suggests so much that it's confusing me. Like to me, it looks like normally like a naturmort in terms of this should be nature, but it's very modernized nature, you know, combination from different worlds.
Okay. And any particular feeling that this evokes? Either a piece of the picture.
It's chaotic to me. It's chaotic.
Chaotic. It's chaotic. Okay, it's a lot of stuff. What else? What else is it evoking? Stomach? What else it's evoking?
I don't know. Confusion. Confusion, mostly.
I agree. Yeah, for me as well. I don't know what.
That's fine.
Where to concentrate.
I mean, like, and you can play games of find a face and to find like 20 of them probably.
Yeah, probably like 20. Like I see one here, and I see this is a nose to me, but maybe I'm wrong. And this could be
look at it as eyes.
Yeah, if this is an eye, this is a nose.
And I look at it as like a bit of a monkey face.
Yeah. Oh.
No, where you were. No, where you say that there is a nose. For me, the nostrils are actually eyes, and then beneath it is a small nose.
Oh,
yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
And the mouth.
Okay. Are these two people? Am I wrong?
That's
three even maybe.
Oh wow! I see it as one.
Here is a third.
Okay.
Or where?
No, there's like two of them sitting in the back. You can just see the heads, and one of them is leaning. Yeah, where you can see the white face. One, yeah, and then
this is another
put it once in the back.
Here.
Yeah, two, and then to the left three. Yeah, but
wow.
Whatever.
Fair enough. Okay. Cool. Okay, I'm tired. Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Yeah, exactly. It's quite tiresome, right? What about this? This looks like a sad guy to me. Pretty sad. Is he sad?
Mm-hmm.
Could it be?
I don't know.
Can we jump to the super colorful one?
Which one? The one before?
No, like further. No. It was like on the right, like in the overview, you could see.
Okay.
There's a super colorful. No, below that, close.
To the right.
Yeah, and like two down, two below. That one, below and below. Yeah. Oh.
Moving. I'm sorry.
No worries. Anyways, didn't we want to like jump to a lot of artists?
Yeah,
exactly. That's what in my mind.
It's an experiment, but as you see, like I plan things and then they're a little bit different. But anyway, okay. So it's
right next to this one, by the way. The next one.
Yeah. That's okay. Leave it.
This one,
just like in the overview, it just look different from all the faces.
This one,
so
exactly. This one.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I thought it might be interesting to like, look at something. Yeah, and
this is the Raffaello's finger, which is not the middle finger, but it's an index. So sorry about.
And there's some sperm.
Sperm.
Yeah, right next to it, no? Or what?
Yes, of course.
Where is the sperm?
Going in the direction of the earth.
Yeah, exactly. That's funny.
This is awesome, actually. Wow.
That's a nice collage.
Under the eye of, I don't know, Da Vinci or God.
The fertile earth.
Yeah, still hopefully.
Mona Lisa, actually, do you know?
True. Yeah, true.
Could be the Mona Lisa, actually. This is Raphael, and I'm sure, the painter, and I think it's St. John, this kind of painting. This is Pi, friend of a lot of nerds. Shiva here, Van Gogh here.
Yeah.
Shiva, Vishnu.
Yeah, what is this dude?
Jesus.
Where is Jesus?
On the right side, just like the pie, there's another object.
Here.
And he's in the middle, yeah.
That could be here, right? It's a lion. What about this? Oh, this stuff.
Or Matahari, I don't know.
And this is a bird on fire sitting on a hand.
Finger. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like this one very much, I have to admit. I actually really like it.
I like this a lot, actually. Yeah. That's a skeleton. What is this? These are elements, maybe. Could they be?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the Mendeleev table.
And there is a heart, and there is a beautiful eyes here. I suppose a lady. And then a temple behind. Wow, and there is another face here, a head and a face. Okay, I have enough. Sorry, guys. Boom. Can we change? I need to look at something else.
Yes.
Anyway, this guy is awesome, I think. Ashley Christudason. Okay.
Do you know her, or you?
Huh?
Do you know her?
No. But it's a guy, by the way. But I can send him.
Yeah, of course.
I think I sent him a request, actually. We'll see what happens. Now, this other guy that I love the name, Degenerative Studio. So I was, I think, I don't know anything. I just liked, and I looked them on Instagram. I did a little bit of research because I don't want to use the book the whole time again. Okay, nice. You can train a model. Bird. Okay. Collage of perch bluebird created using a generated mosaic texture assembled by a human. Okay, fair. You guys tell me when you. Oh, there's not a lot of stuff. The degenerate guy isn't as prolific as I would have loved. What is this? Astronauts?
War in Afghanistan.
You're right. Okay, but if you cheat, that doesn't count. You need to look at the painting, not that here. Like, engage with the thing. Sure. Okay.
Too late.
Exactly. Oh, it's a lot. Okay, there is like a 4 or 5 things. If you want me to stop, tell me, okay? Oh. Okay. So do we like the degenerate guy?
For me, it's no.
And so?
For me, it's I cannot decide, but it's interesting how he kind of captured the specifics of the places so that, yeah, I sneak peeked on the right side, but at the same time, you kind of had a feeling about the place. So I just wanted to find the confirmation on the right side. So this was interesting to me.
Oh, what about here? Womb. Okay, that's interesting. Wombo dream. Wombo or womb? Is wombo a word, guys? Or it's a womb?
No, I guess it's on purpose if it's the first hashtag.
Okay.
Wombo is some AI-powered lip sync app.
Nice. Oh, that's the same stuff before. Okay. Now, this other guy. Art. Oh, let's follow the guy. Weed. It says, yeah, that's me, I suppose. No, not really. Okay, so it's definitely me. Okay.
No, I also first association was a weed thing.
Did you see it too? The weed lead? Okay.
Yes.
So it's two.
See, promoted on handcraft.
Okay. One. Okay. I love to be in yeah, again. No?
Yeah, all of them for sure.
All of it.
I created one retro poster of a cannabis leaf.
Oh, yeah. Okay. It was weed. Don't read.
Instead, smoke.
But this.
Wow.
Hot air balloon.
Looks like Italy.
Oh, okay. Fair.
Exactly. This is what I was thinking. Taormina for me.
Taormina. This the one before, right?
One of the first one.
Wine region.
Here? Tell me when.
Back. Maybe here. No, maybe here, but just because of the mountain.
Oh, that's okay. Now things get a little more
nice.
And you guys, a man at war with his own skin version.
A strawberry
we don't
orc
read
from Lord of the Rings.
I can. I'm kidding. You're right. But okay. What the fuck is going on? Okay, so the thing is that, yeah, things get super creepy with these models sometimes. Because
wow,
I've seen this over and over. I mean, I've been creeped out quite a good number of times since I've been doing this right now, and art never made me feel like this. But I think it's a good thing because there are a lot of experiments that are happening, and even to be creeped out, I think it's good because there's some stronger experience that I'm still receiving. I don't know about how you feel.
So what's interesting is this is some part of some mental health awareness.
Is it?
Campaign or something? Yeah, the previous works. If you read more, yeah, there are like some organizations, etc. And yeah, and also a man at war with his own skin.
Yeah, fair.
Is supposed to resonate.
Yeah. Yeah, I also get these things when I post my stuff, mental health. Oh yeah, but you wrote it too. Okay. Robots. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Okay. I think Van Gogh would have, no, Munch, I think he would have loved this stuff. That's pretty scary. Yeah. This guy's having fun. Okay. New, ready? I'm gonna give you an indigestion. At some point, you're gonna go like, please stop. That's the goal. Oh, this is very different. Okay, cool.
Oh, nice.
Let's start from the top. Let's not read if we can. Cheaters. If something is beautiful or captures you or me, okay. All right, that's a road. Pac-Man. Like Pac-Man on steroids. Like there is no
Yes. And the circuit board.
Yeah, and it's also going. It's 3D Pac-Man because it also goes.
Multiple layers.
Yeah. So like a kind of a get lost kind of Pac-Man.
Yeah, but it's cool. Something it's cool.
Cool enough. Let's see.
Antonio, I have to jump. Can you just like all the links that you have open up there, that the others that you will go through, can you just like put them in a list, or just like so I can have a look at them afterwards?
No.
No? Okay. But I have to jump.
Okay.
Me too. My simulation is ready. I'm sorry, I know it was the shortest, but I have to check it so that I can give feedback.
That's fine. You can go. You can both go. Tomek, do you want to watch more, or we can just cut it here, guys? It's fine.
No, I'm happy to go through some more of them.
Okay.
Sure. They're really cool. I would also like to have the links. have a good evening, everyone.
You too.
You too. Have a good
Ciao.
evening.
Thank you.
Antonio, thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Let's. Oh, this is on print. You know what's, I think, I don't know if it's a problem, but now with these techniques, you can make so much stuff. So much that you can, that the problem is, okay, what am I gonna share and what am I gonna erase or cancel? Because not everything is, I'm assuming, is worthy of being shared or
yeah, I mean, like that's where the collaboration, like artists, well, what I want to say, artists, AI collaboration comes in place with curating it, right?
Yeah. Yeah. You become an editor, a curator of something. It's not anymore so much about making a single piece.
Yeah, because the pieces you make like 100 a second, or well, whatever, however fast your processor is.
You can make so much stuff. And I see all the experimentation, but it's very, it becomes more, I think it's more difficult to find something very meaningful, I think. But I think it's, I mean, it's normal. And again,
that's true. Well, because there's, you know, art was historically, there's a
I'm losing you.
Point in it, right? So like there was some object, subject, etc. A lot of this is abstract.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to relate it to emotions.
Mm-hmm. You froze.
Well,
I cannot hear you, and you froze too. let me write you that, perhaps. You froze. And well, boom, I'm on my own, which is great. Are you there again? No. That's me. Ta-da. You're back. Is he back? Oopsie. Here we go. ATF.
Sorry, I wanted to stretch a little bit and get some fresh air after sitting for this much time, and I think it disconnected me.
Hours, yeah. Let's look at another guy and see if there is something interesting that comes. Okay. What about this guy? That's
wow. There are some characters here, more real life situations actually. The earth crumbles.
So I have a question, which I did which I asked people at some point, but you are not with us yet. So why do you like art? If you do. Why do you like art? If you do.
What do I what?
Why do you like
again?
Why do you like art?
I don't know, it's triggering some emotions, it's triggering some thoughts, mostly thoughts. Harder for it to trigger emotions. It's just interesting, different perspective of reality sometimes, seeing others people view I think it's also interesting because it can be powerful. Like some artists' message really gets out and makes people think at scale.
Okay. You go to a lot of exhibitions, right?
Huh?
You go to a lot of exhibitions, right?
Have I been?
No, you go to exhibitions.
A lot? No, not a lot.
But
sometimes, yeah, but not a lot, definitely.
Okay.
Maybe I used to do it more often. Now post-pandemic, not that much. But yeah, generally like every few months I go to an exhibition.
What do you like about it?
Well, from very simple perspective, it's something healthy to do during the day to fill time, something to, I don't know, then it's a topic of discussion, it's also something to ponder about.
So you keep thinking about it even after you leave?
Just food. Sometimes when it's really good, yes. definitely.
Okay.
It's just, yeah, looking for triggers, looking for emotions, looking for maybe there is going to be something very nice.
Let me see if I find something else. Because I have a bunch of stuff, but okay. So for instance, okay, something else. Cool. This is another guy, random. This is random generated art. Okay. You see, like people put up the most crazy stuff right now. Okay. That's quite random to me too. Yeah.
Wanted to show you the perspective from where I grew up. Please. My parents' place, the view I had. Can you hear me?
I don't see you anymore, huh? Your camera is closed. Are you there? Hello? Hello? Correct. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom.
No. I wanted to show you the view from the balcony that I have, or like my parents have, that I grew up with, but the internet there is too bad. So.
Oh, wow. You told me you're on like the 8th floor, 10th floor, something like that, right?
Yeah.
But high.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
This is my room. This is the view from my room. It's amazing.
View. It's awesome, actually. Yeah.
And my 2 square meters of a room.
Space, yeah. That's where you grew up?
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Well, I had to wait until my siblings move out so I could get this room, but pretty much, yeah.
Were you all in the same room growing up?
No, this one is too small for anyone to share it. But no, when I was born, my sister was 19, my brother was 17. So she moved out right away, pretty much. And then my brother a few years later.
Okay, I see. How long will you still be there for?
I'm leaving tomorrow. Okay. I've been here for a week.
Okay. So I am tired.
Yeah.
And yeah, this has been a pretty intense 3 hours. So
I feel you.
Yeah. So maybe we do, because like sitting down for 3 hours straight, I think it's a little too much for both of us. So maybe we space this out. Either we change day or for us we meet much earlier. What is your thought about this? Or maybe we at least an hour before, because I need a little bit of time to eat something, or and you too, because it's 9.
Yeah.
For an hour before, or do you want to change day? Do you want to think about it?
I would think about it. Yeah, and like let you know over the weekend. But I feel the same need that this is going to be too much, too exhausting, hard to enjoy at the end.
Yeah, exactly. So it's gonna be like too much. Va bene. So I'll wait for you to send me some news, whether you want.
Yeah, because if we would do it an hour early, let's say, we'd have an hour in between. So,
you could eat or do whatever you want. I eat around 6 normally, so maybe I could eat. So we could do from 5 to 6, And if we take a little longer, it's fine because we don't have to rush.
Yeah.
So anyway, you tell me maybe like Friday or Saturday or something like this.
Yeah, no, I think let's stick with 5 p.m. Thursday, and
I'll send you a link. I'll send you another invite, and then I'll send you the link. I'll put in.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. Thank you very much for your time, Antonio.
Of course.
Be blessed.
Take care, buddy.
Take care. Bye bye.